Hi, I'm back again, here to talk about something totally different from the topics I was talking about. I'm not talking about guys anymore. I'm actually going to talk about the differences between people from Vermont and everyone else. And this is a subject that probably most Vermonters, or anyone who's ever really visited Vermont for over a week or two, would understand. Um, And this all came to light when I was Skyping one of my good friends who's from California. And we were having a conversation and we were talking about food, because who doesn't love food? And he was telling me he had no idea what venison was. And to me, I was like, what? Boy, you be tripping. More like, are you crazy? How do you not know what venison is? Being a Vermonter, I just automatically assumed everyone knew what venison was and everyone had tried it. Whether people liked it or not, I assumed everyone in the world had tried it. Now, maybe that's a little ignorant and a little naive and stupid, but I'm sorry. Venison is the shit. And if you've never tried it, you basically haven't lived a day of your life. Ever. But that's going to change because someone from Vermont's going to send you a fucking package with fucking venison in it, and you're going to try that shit. You're going to love it. But cook it right, because we don't. And it's just, maybe make some venison tacos. Very yummy. So anyways, other things that Vermonters are different from quite a few people is we're kind of like a closed, open community, I guess you could say. A lot of places, especially in the South, they are very friendly, very welcoming, very nice people. Now, when you move towards the northeastern area, Pennsylvania, New York, Mass, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, all that area, you tend to see the openness, invitingness of people to be a little lacking. I mean, you'll see people walking down the street in my hometown, which is relatively small. It's actually kind of large for the state of Vermont. It's about 6,000 plus. I think we're close to 7,000. But the fact that, like, I'll walk and see a bunch of people say, hey, what's up? But if someone new that I don't know comes into town and just starts waving at me and saying hi, I'm going to be like, who the fuck are you? And why are you waving at me? Do I have something on my face? Are you psycho? What is your deal? Now, in the South, this would be like, hey, I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. In Vermont, it's like, bitch, what you want? Like, legit, what do you want? And, it's, maybe that's not how we should be, but living up here, we're not huge into, like, having new people enter our turf, our area, our land. Now, another thing that is different, and it is something that I've dealt with. I once was with a guy from the South, and he always used to, we used to have little tiffs about my actions when it comes to being a woman. Now, I was born and raised in Vermont, and for me, like, burping and farting and slugging a beer and just being exactly who the fuck I am, romping around, being me, it's what I do. I don't let men control me or rule me. That's fucking retarded, because I'm pretty badass. But he was like, baby, let me do this for you. Or, baby, that looks heavy, let me carry it. Dude, it's a fucking bag of groceries. It's not that fucking heavy. Or even if it is like a 50-pound block, I can fucking get it. And if you say I can't, oh, honey, I'm going to prove you wrong. Just like right before I left for basic training, I was seeing this guy who told me I wouldn't make it. Well, let me tell you, first of all, that whole relationship ended abruptly at that moment. And for two, I proved him fucking wrong. Us Vermont women, we like to prove how manly we are, that we don't need anyone. We're very independent people. Don't fuck with my independence. Ever. Just a side note, guys, we do complain about, like, not enough men being gentlemen. And I know this kind of seems like a contradiction to that, because I'm like, bitch, don't take my independence, but I want you to be a gentleman. Well, we still want them to be gentlemen occasionally. When you try and do it all the time, just don't fuck with us. Well, this is going to end my segment for now. I'm sure there's so much more I could talk about how Vermont and, like, everywhere else is different. Like the fact that we have mud season, and a lot of people I know don't even know what mud season is. Like the fact that I walk out in this in fucking January and February, and that's it. Well, I mean, obviously I have a shirt underneath, because that would be totally inappropriate. But I don't fucking wear a jacket. Jackets are for squares. I'm round. Well, my head is. But anyways, alright. I'll post another video at some point when I find inspiration to talk about something random and crazy for like 5 to 7 minutes. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.